Hi there, good morning. Today we're going to go over a little bit of CourtReserve and what you will need to know at the front desk. We'll go over how to create an account for a player, confirm a player has a reservation, how to check a player in, how to book a court for a player if they are having trouble, how to confirm that they signed the waiver, how to confirm they have a credit card on file, and how to see if a player is registered for a clinic, class, or open play. All right, so this is what your CourtReserve site will look like. If you go to schedulers and hit expanded, this is what it looked like. This is what it should almost always be on, so you can cross-reference open play, coached play, and we have reservations down here. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to create an account for a player. There's a few ways you can do this. You can have them scan the QR code that will be available at the front desk. They can create their CourtReserve account there. If they already have a CourtReserve account from another pickleball facility, you can go in and search up Express Pickleball, and then they'll be brought here. But the other way you can go is you can go over to your menu here. You can click Members, and you can click Add Member. And then you'll fill in their first name, their last name, if you have their date of birth. If they are non-country club members, you'll obviously hit here, country club, Express Pickleball Priority, and Express Pickleball Member. You'll save and close. You'll have the address. Payment profile, this is very important. You're going to want to make sure that they have a credit card on file at all times. Again, you fill out the information, the billing address, and save and close. All right, now we're going to go over how to confirm a player has a reservation and also how to check them in CourtReserve. So for open play, you're actually going to go to the registrants. You're going to make sure that they're on the list, and then you're going to check them in and then close. As for court reservations, you're going to click on their name, and you're going to confirm all the parties are there, and you're going to hit check in. It's important to check them in CourtReserve because if they're not checked in, it could result in a no-show fee. So that is how you confirm that there's a reservation, and you can check them in CourtReserve. If you have a member or non-member that is struggling with the app or they're just having trouble, you can make a reservation for them. It's as simple as going to click on the court of their choice. We have All Express courts here, which are indoors, and then we have the executive outdoor courts here, which are not quite open due to the weather, as it is March. You simply click on Reserve. You are going to choose either singles or doubles, start time, end time, search for players, add. You can keep adding players, and then confirm the court, Express Court 4, and save. When checking players in, it's also very important to make sure that they have a signed waiver as well as a credit card on file. So for example, we can go to today. We're going to click on open play. So let's just say we already checked them in, but now we're going to want to check on to see if they have a signed waiver and a credit card on file. So this will bring to Mary Jane's profile. You are going to go to billing, and you're going to click on payment profiles, and as you can see, she has a credit card ending in 0249, which is perfect. And then you're going to go to waivers, and now you see that she has signed the waiver. So those are two things that are important: credit card on file and the waiver is signed. I want to show you what the member side looks like. This will give you an idea of what the players can see. So when they log in, this is what they'll see. we have events, which is the list of events, which you can find open play, you can find coach play, you can find intro to pickleball. You can look at it a list, or you can look at it a calendar. Reservations, we have book a court, which is what they will see from their side. So this is what they'll see from their side. Looks very familiar what we can see, but they just have different access. If they want to book a lesson, there's two different ways they can do it. They can go to Book a Pro at the top, and they would have to kind of scan until they see that he has availability. So if they wanted to book a pro 8 p.m. on Wednesday, they could schedule this. However, the pro does have the availability to accept or deny the lesson. If they have a lesson here and then someone goes to book here, they might deny it and say, hey, we have an offering for 7 o'clock. But this is the way that they can book a pickleball pro. And then the other way they can book lessons is if they go over to their name, hover over their name, and they go to billing, they'll have a option of packages. This will allow them to, so we go to, so this is their current packages, used expire packages, but if they want to purchase a package, they can purchase up to, I think, let's see, a 6-pack of private lessons. So they can go ahead and pre-purchase lessons. They would just have to, once they pay for the lessons, they would have to email Mike to set up the lessons after the fact. So they can do 1 lesson and they can do 6 lessons, semi-private, private. They would just have to coordinate after the fact with Mike to get that lesson set up and rolling. So this is the member side of what they will see. Another thing to keep in mind is all the different level memberships we have. We have Country Club, we have Priority Express Pickleball, we have Express Pickleball, and then we also have different check-in procedures for Premier, Value, and Guests of EHSC, and then we also have non-members. So this will be laminated at the front desk for you to cross-reference how many days in advance each membership can book, what access they have to the club, court fees, reservation fees, guest fees. So it's really important to familiarize with this. And like I said, it will be at the front desk for you to cross-reference.